Chapter 46. The Master and Dr. Sarkar. Friday, October 23, 1885. It was the day of the full moon following the Durga Pujo, the worship of the Divine Mother. At 10 o'clock in the morning, Sri Ramakrishna was talking to M, who was helping him with his socks. Master, smiling. Why can't I cut my woolen scarf into 2 pieces and wrap them around my legs like socks? They will be nice and warm. M smiled. The previous evening, Sri Ramakrishna had had a long conversation with Dr. Sarkar. Referring to it, the Master said laughingly, I told him the story of the calf and about egotism being the cause of all suffering. The younger Norin reminded Sri Ramakrishna that he, the Master, had told the doctor about people's suffering from the threefold misery of the world and still bragging of their well-being. The disciple said, That was a very nice thing you said yesterday about the thorn, and also about burning it in the fire of knowledge. Master, I had direct visions of those things. One day, I was passing back of the kuti when my whole body burst into flames, as it were, like a fire in a home. Poddolochon once said to me, I shall convene an assembly of pundits and proclaim your spiritual experiences before all. But he died shortly after. At 11 o'clock, M went to Dr. Sarkar's house to report Sri Ramakrishna's condition. The doctor showed great eagerness to hear about him. Doctor, laughing. How well I told him yesterday that in order to be able to say tuhu tuhu, thou thou, one must fall into the hands of an expert carder. M. It is true, sir. One cannot get rid of egotism without the help of a capable teacher. How well he spoke last night of bhakti. Bhakti, like a woman, can go into the inner court. Doctor. Yes, that is very nice. But still, one cannot give up jnana. M. But he does not say that. He accepts both knowledge and love, the impersonal truth and the personal God. He says that through the cooling influence of bhakti, a part of the reality takes the solid form of the personal God. And with the rise of the sun of jnana, the ice of form melts again into the formless water of the Absolute. In other words, you realize God with form through Bhakti Yoga and the formless Absolute through Jnana Yoga. You must have noticed that he sees God so near him that he always converses with him. When suffering from illness, he says to God, like a small child, "Oh, Mother, it is hurting me." How wonderful his power of observation is. He saw a fossil in the museum. At once, he gave it as an example of the effect of companionship with holy persons. Just as an object is turned into stone by remaining near stone, so does a man become holy by living with a holy man. Doctor: Yesterday, Ishan Babu talked of the incarnation of God. What is that? To call man God? M. Everyone has his own faith. What is the use of interfering with it? Doctor: Yes. What is the use? M. How the Master made us laugh when he told us about a certain man who refused to believe that a house had collapsed because it was not published in the newspaper. Dr. Sarkar remained silent. Sri Ramakrishna had said to him, "Your science does not speak of God's incarnation. Therefore you say that God cannot incarnate himself as man.